Okay, so my name is Isa Vorholy. My collection is called Divine Feminine. For my collection, through my market research, I noticed that the current adaptive market had very plain designs. So I wanted to make a beautiful feminine garment that prioritized comfort and functional design features. My collection focuses on making my customer feel sexy first and foremost and allows them to have a stress-free dressing experience with magnetic base closures and lightweight, non-constricting fabrics. I've redesigned classic and trendy lingerie silhouettes such as corsets and bodysuits to be worn for everybody. My colors I chose for my bodysuit, they're very delicate nudes and pinks that kind of create a soft touch. To determine my color palette, I first started with a flat sketch of the bodysuit in Illustrator and sourced color inspo photos in which I grabbed colors that I liked. Then I played around with different color combinations in my flat sketch, and then that led me to choose my current palette. For my components, as a designer, I try to be as sustainable as possible when choosing my materials, as well as keeping costs down. So I was lucky that the Under Fashion Club provided us with a huge bag of fabrics. Also, I used magnets that I won in a raffle that I went to like a inclusive design panel here at FIT. So I didn't have to get any magnets. And then my elastics were sourced from a donation from a brand that I got from FIT a year ago. So literally the only aspects in my design that I purchased was dye for my lace and small embellishment details, which is something I'm proud of because I try to reduce my waste as much as possible. As for trims and embellishments, I love corset lacing. So I have a faux lace up detail at the center front and between the lace to give an edgy feel to a very feminine garment with very feminine colors. My bodysuit has a comfy and basic silhouette. I used a soft spandex for the body and beautiful hand-dyed lace applique on the front and back, and of course the lacing details in between the lace. I wanted this process to be very collaborative, so during the fitting, I was utilizing the feedback that I was getting from my model, and we talked about how the magnet closures would need to be strong enough to work with the stretch of the fabric. So I ended up adding more magnets to the sides for more strength to account for everyday movement of the body and once again the stretch of the fabric. We also had talked about how a typical bodysuit would have snaps on the gusset and decided to omit that and focus solely on the magnetic closures on each side to ensure ease of dressing. Overall, I'm really proud of my garment and excited to photograph it and see how everything turns out alongside everyone else's garments. And I'm super excited to have had this opportunity to be in the contest.